Hi everybody, my name's Steven Stone and I'm going to be talking to you today about trophy hunting. Now, as everyone assumes trophy hunting, their Cecil the lion is the first thing that comes to mind. That was a lion that was shot in Africa by a dentist from the United States that was taken illegally because of his guides. Now, everybody thinks trophy hunting is evil, it's bad, it should be banned. What they fail to actually look at and realize is the money that comes in from it, the food that is donated to all the communities that the hunt actually takes place on, as well as actually saving a species. Actually, as we go further along here, you'll find out why I say saving the species. So imagine in 2007, $200 million was brought in alone just from the U.S. tourists that went there to hunt. So all of that money, now keep in mind this is from 2007. Since then, trophy hunting has skyrocketed. Okay? All the money that is brought in from that goes to the local parks for further conservation. It goes to the communities to help them with whatever they may need, as well as the actual country itself. So when you look and people bash trophy hunting, they never look at the money that comes into it. Same as here in the States, if you buy your hunting license, that money goes to your state wildlife, your state game commission, my apologies. Your state game commission is where that money goes to. They use that for your state parks, to better the state game lands that you hunt on, to provide better habitat for animal refuges, whatever. That's where that money goes. Same as happens in Africa. When you buy the ticket, which could cost upwards of $100,000 just to hunt one animal or two animals, all that money is then given to the country, the animal refuges, the conservation, all of that is where all of your money goes. Now, the next thing to that, and is like I stated earlier, is the saving of a species. When your big game animals, elephants, rhinos, your monstrous animals, when they get to a certain age, they are no longer able to breed. With that being said, they can still maintain their dominance, which means if a younger male comes in to breed, he can get chased away by that older male that is not able to breed. And in doing so, no animals are breeding, no new babies are coming. That species will eventually die out. By allowing a hunter to come in, paying the money that he needs to pay, and going after this animal, he can take that animal out of the ranks, allow a younger male to step up, and in doing so, continue that species. Another thing that all of your anti-trophy hunting groups don't look at. According to Conservation Magazine, taking an aged animal will actually help with the conservation of that species. And as I just explained, that is why that it helps with the conservation of the species. The next thing that a lot of people do not take into effect or into account is the meat. If you shoot, and I'm pretty sure everyone's seen them in zoos, you see how big elephants are. You see how big rhinoceroses are. If you shoot one of them, that meat is not left to rot there. Nothing is left to rot for anything. All your meat that is taken from an elephant is donated to the local communities that have helped with the hunt, that have guides that help with the hunt, even the land that the hunt took place on. All of that meat is donated to that community. The same goes with rhinoceroses, the same goes with anything that you shoot. If it's something that cannot be brought back into the United States, and there are bans on certain kinds of meat that can be brought into the United States, that meat is donated to whatever community helps. Another thing is that hunters, and a lot of people don't take heed on this, is Hunters are more concerned about the conservation for the sheer fact that we want to keep hunting. So why would we not take steps and measures to make sure that that animal that we just hunted has the ability to continue going? So in doing so, we're going to donate all of the meat. We're not going to take that meat back home with us. If I go on a hunt here in the United States, I'm only going to bring a little bit of the meat back with me. The rest of it, I'm donating to whatever is there. The same goes in Africa. The hunters that can afford to go to Africa, 9 times out of 10, they donate the entire harvest to that local community. The only thing they want out of it is that trophy, which is where trophy hunting comes into play. Now me, I've hunted since the age of 16 years old. I've got my fair share of trophies. And like I said, if I go out of my state, which is Pennsylvania, to hunt, I normally will donate my meat to a local butcher shop, local homeless shelter, whatever, simply because that's how I feel. Now, if it's shot in my own state, then yeah, I keep the meat for myself because that's how I feed my own family. So a lot of it goes off of the actual hunter. With that being said, this is a type of AR platform that is used in Africa to take trophies. Now, obviously, like I said, this is a platform that they use. This isn't the actual rifle, but this is a model of something that they would use in Africa to go on the trophy hunts. Your bigger gamed animals take much larger rifles, much bigger bullets than what I had right there. So, with all of that being said, I hope I gave you I hope I changed your mind on backing trophy hunting. I hope whenever the vote comes, or if you come across a petition, you sign that petition to allow trophy hunting to continue. It is a huge help to all of everything that is involved with it. It is a huge help too. But with that being said, if you want to get into something like that, make sure you do your research on the outfitter that you're going with, so you know that everything is 100% legal, everything is being taken care of, all of your meat is going to the right people. So with that being said, folks, thank you for listening. Have a great day.